So, this is Irvin Griffin, and I did promise this. Hang on a second. Let me get this thing started and turn the volume down. Just got myself a new radio that doesn't use CDs. A little bit of music in here. Just came out of the movie theater for Captain Marvel, and let me say this: it's definitely not the best of the Marvel films. I do think it was overhyped, mostly by Kevin Feige and his crew. However, the worst Marvel film ever? No, sorry. Fan 4-Stick from 2015 still holds that honor. That being said, I think of Captain Marvel as the Green Lantern of the MCU, in that the main character is not that good. Now, was Brie Larson just utter crap? Not really. She at times tries, but at the same time it just falls flat. Although she does work very well with Samuel L. Jackson, who reprises his role as Nick Fury here. And I'm gonna try not to give away too many spoilers. And also, suffice to say, you also have a very good supporting cast, which to me, the supporting cast makes this film watchable. Is it a great film? No. Is it an okay film? Yes. Would I see it more than once? No. Not in this lifetime. I would not see it more than one time. But it does tie up a few loose ends. And there is two end credit scenes. However, to be honest, the first end credit scene is really the only one you really need to see. It's the only one you really need to see. And to one of my co-workers who may run across this video, there is a surprise star in it, and let's just say it's an animal. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. The story was decent. I thought the overall execution of the movie, yes, it could have been better, but was it like complete trash? No. I know some have tried to call Captain Marvel the worst MCU film ever and all that. Nah, although I will say that both the Ant-Man's movies, Ant-Man the Wasp and the Ant-Man solo film, Thor the Dark World, you know, the ones they call the weakest of the MCU, I thought those films were done better. It certainly had me more engaged than Captain Marvel. Brie Larson is Captain Marvel. Like I said, she's decent, but she's not spectacular. She's not spectacular at all. But there is a surprise nod to the comic books. In it, her best friend is a woman named Maria Rambeau. And in the film, she has a little daughter. And I should have said this at the beginning. It does take place in the 90s. And the little daughter's name is Monica. And for those who know their Marvel comic history, Monica Rambeau, as an adult, was also named Captain Marvel. And of course, you see her picture right there. So it makes me wonder, with the MCU going forward, will we see Monica Rambeau as an adult pop back up? And perhaps take the name of Captain Marvel, or even take the name of Pulsar, which is the name that she later took when Carol Danvers took the name Captain Marvel. And believe it or not, there is an original Marvel in this film. Needless to say, though, it's not the male version. But basically, and this version does die in a different way. But I would rather you see the film. I don't want to give away too many spoilers to it. But would I pay full price to see this movie? No. If I could see it at a bargain matinee price, yes. And as I said, if I was to give it a rating, it would be a letter grade rating. It would be a C. Not good, not spectacular, but not awful. Because, like I said, I would sooner watch this movie again. I would sooner watch this movie again than, say, Fantastic Four from 2015. No Marvel film is as bad as that. Not even Captain Marvel is as bad as Fan 4 Stick. No Marvel film in existence since the late 90s will ever be as trash as that movie. None of the Blade films, none of the Spider-Man films, none of the Punisher films, not even the Fantastic Four films that took, which granted they weren't great, but even the Fantastic Four films that were made prior to 2015 were as bad as that film. None of the MCU films, including the Ant-Man films, including Thor: The Dark World, was as bad as this garbage. None of them. None of them. Even the DCU, the ones that got slammed, like Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, and Justice League, and Suicide Squad, those were better than Fan 4 Stick 2015. None of the X-Men films was as bad as that trash. Not even X-Men Origins Wolverine was that bad. I mean, so I do think the ratings on Captain Marvel, the bad ratings, are very overrated. I cannot honestly sit here with a straight face and say it is a great movie. However, is it a terrible, horrible, worst film ever film? Nope. Although I do think Kevin Feige was on crack when he said Captain Marvel is one of the most popular characters in the Marvel Universe and will be the most popular character in the MCU. I was like, no. Black Widow is more popular than her, okay? If you want to talk about popular female characters in the MCU, Black Widow is more popular than her. As far as the comic books, don't get me started on that. But anyway, that's my take on Captain Marvel, the movie. Check it out if you got nothing else better to do. I mean, I wouldn't run out to see it, but if you got nothing else better going, it's not a waste of time. Anyway, I'm out.